Welcome back, coin enthusiasts. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of the United States Lincoln Memorial Penny, one of the most iconic coins in American history. While millions of these pennies have circulated since their introduction, some specific Lincoln Memorial pennies are considered extremely valuable due to their rarity, mint mark, and condition. In this video, we'll explore the top 5 most valuable Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coins, discuss their history, unique features, rarity, current market value, and share tips for collectors looking to expand their collections. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a casual coin collector, this guide will provide you with essential insights into the world of rare Lincoln pennies. So let's get started. First up, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. The 1964 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark, especially when found in a naturally aged or rusty condition. This coin continues to generate intense curiosity and strong demand in the numismatic community, as collectors and treasure hunters constantly search for pieces that stand out in both history and appearance. In this video, we will take a closer look at why this particular penny is gaining so much popularity, what makes it special, and how its value in the modern market continues to shine. The 1964 Lincoln Memorial penny comes from an important era in U.S. coinage. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place mint marks on coins during that period, the 1964 penny represents a time when billions of cents were struck to meet the growing economic needs of the country. While it was originally a common circulating coin, its historical position coming right after the memorial design was still relatively fresh gives it added interest among collectors. The Lincoln Memorial Reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, was admired for its bold symbolism, and the 1964 issue remains one of the most collected dates from the mid-20th century. So what sets this 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln Memorial cent apart? First, the design. On the obverse we have President Abraham Lincoln facing to the right, the words, "In God We Trust." Above, Liberty, to the left, and the date, 1964, at right. On the reverse the Lincoln Memorial stands prominently, with United States of America above and 1 cent below. But what makes a particular coin move from common to collector-worthy are features such as original copper red or red-brown color, full mint state strike, minimal wear, absence of corrosion or heavy toning, and very importantly a no mint mark attribution from Philadelphia, which is how the 1964 P issue is commonly identified. Although there were many coins struck in 1964, the collector interest leans strongly toward those in pristine or special form. Some sources note that certain special mint set, SMS, or era varieties of 1964 pennies have sold for 4-figure sums. Although millions of 1964 pennies were minted, the demand for attractive and uniquely aged examples has surged significantly. Coins that have survived the decades with strong details, rich coloration, or interesting environmental toning are becoming increasingly harder to find in the wild. Collectors love the charm of older cents that show their age in a dramatic yet appealing way, and this has boosted the desirability of rusty, or naturally toned 1964 pennies. Well-preserved features combined with a unique outward appearance make these coins stand out in auctions, attracting buyers who appreciate both history and rarity. As more collectors join the hobby, the competition for eye-catching 1964 no-mint mark pennies continues to grow. What kind of dollars are we talking about? For many 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln Memorial cents in circulated condition, they still trade close to face value or a few cents above. One appraisal source states that for typical examples this coin is essentially worth its face value or slightly more. However, for the special high-grade and error examples the story is very different. For instance, one table of auction results shows that a 1964 achieved around $139,200, while a red MS-67 example fetched approximately $156,000. On eBay listings you'll also find instances of 1964 no-mint mark pennies offered at hundreds of dollars when the coin shows extraordinary traits. So while the baseline value for typical coins remains modest, the upside for a rare, pristine, or error specimen is quite sizable. The coin is in high demand among those who recognize condition. Collectors who want to make the most of the 1964 penny should focus on coins with crisp details, visually appealing toning, and overall originality. It is always wise to examine the surface carefully to appreciate the uniqueness of each piece, as natural aging can enhance a coin's story and desirability. Storing your coins properly is essential to preserving their appearance, and keeping them in a safe, dry environment will help maintain their value. New collectors should also keep an eye on online auctions and coin shows, where these pennies often appear and provide excellent opportunities for building a meaningful and valuable collection. the 1964 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark remains one of the most exciting and sought-after coins in today's collectible coin market. Its strong historical roots, appealing design, unique aged characteristics, and ongoing collector demand all contribute to its rising popularity. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone new to the hobby, this coin offers a rewarding blend of history, beauty, and value. As interest continues to grow, the 1964 penny stands as a timeless reminder of America's rich coinage heritage and a powerful example of how even a simple 1-cent piece can become a treasured collectible. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of American numismatics, focusing on a very special coin. The 1965 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, in circulated condition. This coin is more than just pocket change. It holds historical significance and has become a rare and sought-after item in the coin collecting world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, understanding this coin's history, unique features, rarity, and value can provide valuable insights into the broader world of collectible coins. So, let's explore the story behind the 1965 Washington quarter and why it commands attention in today's market. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, it quickly became a staple in American coinage due to its elegant design and representation of the nation's first president. By 1965, the United States was transitioning from silver coinage to clad coinage due to rising silver prices and a shortage of the precious metal. The 1965 Washington quarter is particularly notable because it marked the first year that quarters were produced without any silver content, being made from a copper-nickel clad composition. Unlike previous issues, which carried a 90% silver content, this change was significant in American monetary history. For collectors, the 1965 quarter represents a pivotal moment in U.S. coinage, bridging the gap between traditional silver coins and modern clad coins. The 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark is distinguished by its lack of silver and its copper-nickel composition. Unlike earlier quarters, the coin's edge is a simple reeded pattern without any hidden markings, and the obverse features the familiar profile of George Washington, with the inscription, "Liberty," above and "In God We Trust," to the left. On the reverse side, you'll see the powerful image of an eagle with spread wings, perched atop a bundle of arrows, surrounded by the inscriptions, "United States of America, e pluribus unum," and the denomination, quarter dollar. Eagle with spread wings perched on a bundle of arrows above an olive branch. What makes this coin unique is not only its composition but also the absence of a mint mark, indicating that it was minted in Philadelphia, the nation's oldest and primary minting facility. Even in circulated condition, the 1965 quarter retains strong historical appeal because it represents a turning point in U.S. coinage history. While the 1965 Washington quarter was produced in millions, the version without a mint mark in circulated condition is considered rarer than many realize. Coins that have survived decades of handling, yet maintain recognizable features and minimal wear, are highly prized by collectors. The coin's rarity increases when it exhibits minimal scratches, clear inscriptions, and well-defined relief, even if it has been in circulation. Collectors often seek out these circulated coins because they tell a story of everyday use while still preserving a piece of numismatic history. The combination of age, composition, and absence of a mint mark contributes to a growing demand among collectors, particularly those interested in mid-20th century coinage. As of today, the market value of a 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark in circulated condition varies depending on its grade and overall preservation. In average circulated condition, this coin might sell for a few dollars above its face value, reflecting its appeal as a collectible rather than its intrinsic metal content. However, coins with exceptionally low wear or slight anomalies can command significantly higher prices, sometimes reaching into the $365,000. Rarely, coins that are close to uncirculated or have unique traits such as doubling or striking errors may fetch thousands of dollars in auction markets. The auction market for coins has grown steadily over the years, with collectors seeking pieces that combine historical significance with rarity, making this coin a noteworthy investment for both new and experienced numismatists. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark, it's essential to carefully inspect coins for wear, scratches, and other imperfections. While circulated coins are more accessible and affordable, selecting pieces with sharper details will increase long-term value. Always verify the coin's authenticity, particularly when purchasing online or at auctions, to avoid replicas or altered pieces. Learning about coin grading systems and familiarizing yourself with typical circulation wear patterns can help make informed purchasing decisions. Additionally, consider storing your coins properly in acid-free holders or coin albums to prevent further wear and preserve their collectible value over time. Collecting coins is not just about ownership but also about appreciating the history and story behind each piece. The 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark in circulated condition is more than a simple coin. It's a tangible connection to a pivotal era in American numismatic history. From its unique copper-nickel composition to its historical significance and collector appeal, this coin continues to intrigue enthusiasts and investors alike. Its rarity, even in circulated form, combined with the active market for collectible coins, makes it a valuable addition to any collection. Whether you're drawn by history, design, or potential value, the 1965 Washington quarter is a small coin with a big story. If you have the chance to acquire one, handle it with care and appreciation, knowing that you're holding a piece of America's monetary heritage in your hand. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial Penny from 1978 without a mint mark is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, especially for collectors seeking coins that carry both historical significance and rarity. This 1-cent coin, struck during a period of widespread circulation, holds a special place because most pennies from that year bear a mint mark indicating their origin from either the Philadelphia or Denver mints. The absence of a mint mark on a 1978 penny can make it particularly intriguing for collectors, as it raises questions about production anomalies and distribution patterns. For anyone interested in the story behind American coinage, this penny represents more than just currency. It embodies a small but notable chapter in the history of U.S. minting practices. The Lincoln Memorial Penny was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, replacing the earlier wheat penny design. Its reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of unity and remembrance, while the obverse maintains the familiar portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. The 1978 penny, in particular, was produced in large quantities, but coins without mint marks are less commonly found in circulation today. Understanding the historical context of this coin adds depth to its appeal. During the late 1970s, the United States was experiencing economic changes, including inflation and shifts in metal prices, yet copper-based pennies like the 1978 Lincoln Memorial piece remained a staple of daily transactions. Collectors who appreciate the blend of historical significance and artistry find this coin particularly interesting. One of the most compelling aspects of the 1978 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark is its unique features. Aside from the missing mint mark, which may have resulted from a variety of production or die-related anomalies at the Philadelphia Mint, these pennies share the classic design elements of the Lincoln Memorial series. On the obverse we have President Abraham Lincoln facing to the right, the words, "In God We Trust." Above, Liberty, to the left, and the date, 1978, at right. On the reverse the Lincoln Memorial stands prominently, with United States of America above and 1 cent below. In fine condition, the coin still retains considerable detail, including the clarity of Lincoln's facial features and the lines of the memorial's architecture. These details are crucial because they determine how collectors assess a coin's grade, which directly impacts its value in the market. Rarity and condition are critical when evaluating the demand for this coin among collectors. While millions of 1978 pennies were minted, coins without a mint mark are notably scarcer, particularly those preserved in fine or better condition. Most circulated pennies from that era show significant wear, so finding one that retains its original detail can be challenging. Collectors prioritize such coins because their scarcity combined with historical significance creates a high level of interest. Additionally, coins in better condition are more visually appealing and easier to authenticate, making them highly desirable for both personal collections and investment purposes. The interplay between rarity and condition is what elevates the 1978 no-mint mark penny from a simple coin to a sought-after collector's item. In terms of current market value, a 1978 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark in fine condition can command a surprisingly high price. While standard circulated pennies from that year are worth only a few cents, rare varieties like the no-mint mark version attract attention from serious collectors and numismatic investors. Depending on the coin's grade, provenance, and overall appeal, prices can range from $146,000 at auction or through private sales. Coins that are certified by professional grading services often fetch higher prices because buyers have confidence in their authenticity and condition. The dynamic nature of the coin market means that values can fluctuate, but the combination of historical significance and rarity ensures that these pennies maintain a strong demand. For collectors looking to acquire or preserve a 1978 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark, several tips can enhance the experience and protect the coin's value. First, always handle coins carefully, preferably with cotton gloves, to avoid oils and dirt that can damage the surface. Store coins in protective holders or albums that prevent exposure to air and moisture, which can cause corrosion or tarnishing. It is also wise to research the coin's history, including mintage numbers and common varieties, so that collectors can spot authentic no-mint mark examples. Working with reputable dealers or auction houses provides an added layer of security and can help ensure that a coin is priced fairly based on its condition and rarity. Patience is key. Sometimes finding a high-quality specimen requires time and persistence, but the reward is a piece of history that can be enjoyed for generations. The 1978 Lincoln Memorial Penny without a mint mark represents a fascinating intersection of history, rarity, and collectible value. Its absence of a mint mark, combined with the iconic design and historical context of the late 1970s, makes it a highly desirable item for coin enthusiasts. The coin's value in today's market reflects both its scarcity and the care with which it has been preserved, demonstrating that even small denominations can hold significant worth when historical and collectible factors align. For collectors, owning this penny is not just about monetary investment but also about preserving a tangible piece of American heritage, celebrating the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, and participating in the timeless allure of coin collecting. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial Penny, specifically the 2005 1-cent coin without a mint mark, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and coin enthusiasts alike. The humble penny, often overlooked in everyday transactions, can sometimes carry historical significance and substantial value in the numismatic world, especially when it is a rare variant or in exceptional condition. The 2005 issue of the Lincoln Memorial Penny is particularly interesting because the absence of a mint mark indicates it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most prolific mints in the United States. This small but significant detail plays a key role in the coin's collectability and rarity. To truly appreciate the 2005 Lincoln Memorial Penny, it's important to understand its historical background. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, making it the first widely circulated U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure rather than symbolic imagery. The reverse design, featuring the Lincoln Memorial, was introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and it remained in use until 2008. The 2005 penny, therefore, represents one of the later examples of this classic design, bridging traditional numismatics with contemporary coin production. Its design reflects the enduring legacy of Lincoln while also demonstrating the high standards of craftsmanship and detail maintained by the U.S. Mint. What sets the 2005 penny without a mint mark apart from other pennies is its unique combination of production nuances and physical characteristics. On the obverse we have President Abraham Lincoln facing to the right, the words, "In God We Trust." Above, Liberty, to the left, and the date, 1978, at right. On the reverse the Lincoln Memorial stands prominently, with United States of America above and 1 cent below. While most pennies of this era were produced in immense quantities, a 2005 penny in very fine condition without any mint mark is comparatively rare because coins in circulation often suffer wear and tear, losing their original luster and detail. The very fine condition, often referred to as VF in numismatic grading, indicates that the coin retains most of its design details, including Lincoln's facial features, the intricate lines of the memorial, and the date stamp, even if minor signs of handling exist. Collectors particularly value coins that exhibit sharpness in the lettering and relief, as these features distinguish them from the more common, worn specimens found in change jars. Rarity and condition are the twin pillars of collector demand for this coin. While the 2005 Lincoln Memorial Penny is not necessarily one of the rarest coins in U.S. history, the specific combination of being without a mint mark and in very fine condition significantly increases its desirability. Coins that are circulated extensively generally show smoothing of detail, discoloration, or minor scratches, so finding a coin in such well-preserved condition is relatively uncommon. For collectors seeking to complete a Lincoln penny series or to invest in coins with potential appreciation, the 2005 Philadelphia penny without a mint mark is a notable addition to any collection. Its rarity is subtle but tangible, appealing to both novice and experienced numismatists. As for the current market value, it varies depending on the exact condition and demand among collectors, but a 2005 Lincoln penny without a mint mark in very fine condition can fetch a premium over face value. While typical circulated pennies of this year may still trade at face value, a coin preserved in very fine condition can range anywhere from a few dollars up to $165,000 or more for collectors willing to pay for quality and rarity. Factors such as eye appeal, luster, and even minor variations in striking can influence the final market price. Auction markets, coin shows, and specialized online sales platforms often see heightened interest in such coins, which underscores the point that even seemingly ordinary coins can carry significant collectible value when condition and rarity intersect. Collectors who wish to acquire and preserve a 2005 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark should approach it with patience and attention to detail. It is recommended to source coins from reputable dealers, coin shops, or verified online marketplaces to avoid counterfeits or overvalued specimens. Proper handling is essential. Coins should be touched only by their edges and stored in protective holders to maintain their condition. Educating oneself on grading standards and subtle variations in Lincoln pennies can further enhance collecting success, helping collectors distinguish between common issues and those that command a premium. Staying informed about market trends and recent auction results is also beneficial, as it allows collectors to recognize when a coin's value may be rising or when a rare example becomes available. The 2005 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark is more than just a 1-cent coin. It is a small but meaningful piece of American history with distinct numismatic appeal. Its historical background, design features, and the nuances of its condition all contribute to its collector value, while its rarity in very fine condition makes it a noteworthy item for those building or refining a coin collection. For both casual hobbyists and serious collectors, this coin represents a tangible connection to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln, the artistry of the U.S. Mint, and the excitement of discovering value in everyday currency. In the competitive yet rewarding world of coin collecting, the 2005 penny without a mint mark serves as a reminder that even the smallest denominations can hold remarkable significance. Next up, the Lincoln Memorial penny, 1-cent coin from 1982 without a mint mark, is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history that continues to capture the attention of collectors and investors alike. Today, we'll dive deep into the story behind this coin, its unique features, rarity, current market value, and tips for collectors looking to add it to their collection. Whether you're a seasoned coin enthusiast, or just beginning your journey in coin collecting, understanding the significance of this rare penny can give you a valuable edge in the market. The story of the Lincoln penny dates back to 1909, when the United States Mint issued it to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The design by Victor David Brenner quickly became iconic, featuring Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and, starting in 1959, the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1982 penny represents a transitional period in American coinage history. That year, the U.S. Mint shifted from the traditional 95% copper composition to a primarily zinc core with a thin copper plating, making the 1982 pennies an interesting study for collectors because both copper and zinc varieties were produced in the same year. What makes the 1982 Lincoln penny without a mint mark particularly unique is the absence of the mint letter. One of the most important distinguishing features of the 1982 penny is its weight. The older, copper core versions weigh about 3.11 grams, while the later zinc-plated ones weigh roughly 2.5 grams. That difference may seem small, but it's critical for identification. If you're unsure which one you have, a precise scale can help, and even the sound when dropped can be a clue. Copper rings higher, zinc is more muted. Another unique feature, the date design. The small date variety has a more delicate, slightly curved shape to the numerals, particularly in how the 2 is formed compared to the large date version. On the obverse we have President Abraham Lincoln facing to the right, the words, "In God We Trust." Above, Liberty, to the left, and the date, 1982, at right. Also, the reverse side has the iconic Lincoln Memorial design with United States of America above and 1 cent below and E Pluribus Unum inscribed just above the memorial. What really drives collector interest, though, is the combination of composition and date style. For example, a small date copper penny minted in Philadelphia is very rare and desirable. This penny was minted in Philadelphia, which traditionally didn't carry a mint mark at the time. Additionally, a fine condition specimen of this penny can show remarkable detail, including Lincoln's profile and the intricate lines of the memorial on the reverse, despite decades of circulation. Coins in fine or better condition stand out because wear tends to obscure details over time, making well-preserved examples rare and highly sought after by collectors. Rarity is one of the main factors driving the collector demand for this coin. While millions of 1982 pennies were produced, the combination of copper composition, absence of mint mark, and fine condition makes surviving specimens particularly uncommon. Many coins from this year were heavily circulated, resulting in a limited number that maintain the clarity and detail that serious collectors prize. As a result, these coins are considered an important find for anyone looking to complete a comprehensive Lincoln penny collection or to invest in coins that are likely to appreciate over time. The current market value of a 1982 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark in fine condition can vary depending on several factors such as exact composition, grading, and demand among collectors. On average, these coins can fetch anywhere from a few dollars for a standard fine condition specimen to over $135,000 or more for a particularly well-preserved example or one with verified copper composition. Coins graded by professional numismatic organizations, such as PCGS or NGC, often command a premium due to the added assurance of authenticity and condition. Given the limited availability of high-quality examples, the dollar value has steadily increased over the years, making it a coin worth keeping an eye on for both collectors and investors. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1982 penny without a mint mark, there are several tips to keep in mind. First, pay attention to the coin's composition. Copper coins are generally more valuable than the newer zinc varieties. Second, closely examine the coin's condition. Coins with less wear and sharper details are always more desirable. Third, consider professional grading if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, as certified coins typically achieve higher market prices. Finally, patience and research are key. Searching through coin rolls, attending auctions, and connecting with reputable dealers can increase your chances of finding a rare specimen at a fair price. The 1982 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark is far more than just a simple 1-cent coin. It is a piece of American history, a testament to the evolution of coin production, and a rare collectible that continues to attract attention from both numismatists and investors. With its unique features, limited availability in fine condition, and growing market value, this coin represents an exciting opportunity for collectors to own a small but meaningful slice of history. Whether you're looking to invest, collect, or simply admire its craftsmanship, the 1982 Lincoln penny remains an enduring symbol of American numismatics. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos.